everybody out in YouTube land, this is the Bull. How you guys doing out there? I am at Alpha Drone, and this is Steve and Sean. And actually, they checked out my drone, they cleaned it for me, and they gave me a tutorial all for like 25 bucks. I mean, that's very cheap, very inexpensive. And I told you guys I bought it for 700 bucks, and it was worth it. Thank God I didn't get ripped off. So if you guys want to come to, if you're in Las Vegas and you have any drone issues, or if you want to buy a brand new drone, come see Sean and come see Steven, and they'll hook you up. You guys want to say anything?
Fly safe, crash professionally.
All right, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and always Silverado 24/7. So this is the drone that I bought. This is the DJI Phantom Pro 4, and I had it completely checked out. These guys cleaned it. Sean cleaned it for me and checked it out, make sure everything works. So everything is in order. And then also I bought another battery, so I have two batteries now, and I have the drone and I have the controller, and of course I have the chargers there as well. And I just picked up this case for it, DJI case, and this case was 100 bucks. I also picked up a 64 gig card for it, so I could do my video work with it, and that's it. And then they gave me, like I said, about a 30-minute walk around it. Checked it out. I got to actually test it out and fly it, and it all worked out and everything is good to go. So I got this drone, like I said, for 700 bucks. So it was worth the gamble. So now I'm going to go ahead and head out, and I'm actually going to go and do a little flying after I charge up the other second battery, and then I'll give you guys a test and let you see how everything runs, okay? Anyways, like I said, always keep Silverado 24/7, and subscribe and hit that bell. All right, have a good one. Bye. Okay, so I'm on my iPad Pro because I had to switch from my phone. But the problem is you're not gonna get to see anything because I don't have anything to prop this thing up with. So I'm just gonna do as much filming as I can, like this. So I'll just do piece by piece work. How's that? I got my drone and everything's all dialed in, and I am now at what's called Desert Breeze Park here in Las Vegas, and I'm going to fly my drone for officially the first time. I actually flew it last time at the drone shop, briefly up and down and side to side, and wasn't very high, so that doesn't really kind of count. So I'm going to take it very easy because this is technically my first time flying this drone. I've been flying this Breeze, this little one, but it's pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory, and I'm not really concerned about it. It cost me 60 bucks, so if I crash it, I crash it. But even with this, I still was really careful when I was flying it. So now I'm going to fly a much bigger drone, and it has much more sensories, and it has also a better camera. It's got a 4K camera on it, so I can start shooting 4K video and start getting content out to you, all of my subscribers and soon-to-be subscribers. So anyways, I went to the drone shop and I bought these. These are the Quiet Blades. These are 25 bucks for 4 of them, which is not that expensive. And I'm actually gonna try them on right now and see how they work. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy what I show you. Hopefully I don't crash it. Man, I hope I don't crash it. But hopefully everything will go right, and I'll just stay in my lane and figure this out. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting this thing together. First of all, this is a DJI Phantom 4 Prone, okay? And what's the difference between the Phantom 4 and the Phantom 4 Prone is that the Pro actually has more sensors. So this has the front sensors, which the Phantom 4 has, but the Pro actually has sensors in the back and has sensors on both sides. So it will detect if anything's coming large enough. It will detect and it will stop, or it will go around. That's the general idea. Or it will just land. So we're gonna see how all that reacts. The other thing is that if you put it in sport mode, then it takes off the sensors, and so it can just boogie and follow whatever it's supposed to follow. So we're gonna have it in pilot mode today, and I'm just gonna be really careful with this. I'm not gonna go too high. Hopefully, I don't think so. And I'm gonna try to stay in my bounds, what I feel is comfortable. There's no wires around here, except for far away over here off to the side where the road is, and I do not want to get anywhere near that. I want to stay in the general vicinity right here and protect what I'm going to do, and also learn how to drive this thing. Okay, or fly it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the blades on. So like I said, I got new blades. These are the quiet blades. The difference between the quiet blades and the regular blades are the tips they're more turned in like this. So you can see the blade is turned like this. The quiet, or the normal blades, the blades that I have, actually I got them from this guy, and this guy actually colored them black on the bottom so he could fly at night, which is highly illegal. So I'm not flying at night, and I'm actually gonna find new blades and replace them, because I don't want anyone thinking that I condone or I am going to fly at night, because I'm not. I don't want to break any laws. I want to stay in my boundaries, and I want to protect the sport by doing the right thing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put these blades on. So they're different code colors. One's black, it's got a black circle there, and another one is silver, it's got a silver circle. So you have to put the black with the black and silver with silver. It's self-explanatory. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for the black dots, and see, if you look on here, you can see I don't know if you can see it, there's some black dots, and then those black dots, that's where you put the black circle blade on. So according to my teacher when I was over at the drone studio, drone shop, they said just twist and push and turn the opposite way, which it looks like it went on pretty easy. So basically the black and the black are going to be opposite sides like this. They're never going to be like this, because they have to have the different pitches. So it's pretty easy. You just go ahead and put this other one on. Should just pop right on there. There it goes. It actually just snaps right on. So I was also warned that not to touch these blades when they're flying, because they can cut you. Some drones you probably will see in the drones I was flying with the Breeze. These you can touch all day and they're not going to cut you. They're too weak to do that. They'll just stop. But these won't stop. They will slice you up pretty good. So I'm going to get nowhere near these blades at all. So let me go ahead and put that on there like this. That twist is on there. And then this one, it goes on there and it twists on there too. There we go. Alright. So as you can see, the blades are on. So it's ready to rock and roll as far as flying with the blades on. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the battery in. But before I put the battery in it, I'm going to take the gimbal guard off. So this is the gimbal right here. This is the camera. This is the gimbal, and this is the gimbal guard. So you can see it right there. You have to take the gimbal guard off Because if you don't, and it tries to calibrate, then it's really going to make it difficult, if not impossible, for the camera. And it could possibly damage it. But these things, I already had to buy another one because they break so easy. So you got to be really careful with it. I tried to be careful, but it just popped off. So anyways, so the gimbal is off now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another battery in there. Now these batteries last about 30 minutes each. I got 2 of them, so it looks like I'll have about maybe about 45-minute, 50-minute flight time, because you don't want to take these down to bare nothing. You want to keep at least 20% in each of the batteries to save the battery life. So the first thing you're gonna do is you hold that down and then you push in and make sure it clicks. Very important to make sure that it clicks, because if it don't click, it could pop out in flight, and if that happens, then you're gonna destroy, you're gonna wreck the drone. So again, you're gonna push down and then make sure it pops in there and clicks. So it's good to go. Okay. So I'm gonna sit the drone here like this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set up the controller, which is right here. So this is my controller, and I'm going to turn the controller like this, and I'm going to set the phone inside the controller. So this is the DJI Phantom 4 Pro, and as you can see, it's pretty easy. I mean, I put it up, this is the first time I flew it. I flew it very high, I flew it around, and it stays pretty steady. You can actually have it follow you, or you can follow any animal or any object, and it will follow you. So this is another part of my my arsenal of cameras that I'm going to be documenting everything on. So I just wanted to give a good video on the DJI Phantom 4 Pro. Awesome bird. I mean, this thing is, it does everything for you. It even has where if you get it too high, you just hit it and it'll come home. So anyways, I'll go ahead and I'll make more content. Always keep it Silverado 24/7. Subscribe and hit that bell, and there's more to come. All right? Have a good day.